morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Inside Scoop. I'm your host, Big Bubba. We have a stage full of friendly faces here today, getting ready for WrestleMania season. Yeah, the granddaddy of them all. First, we'll start with my co-host, Joey.
Huh?
Local wrestling guru, Corey Lancor.
Hello.
And of course, we had to bring in the OG, the original super host.
Jabroni.
The man, the myth.
Good morning.
The legend. The Attleboro food critic himself. Steve. How you doing, Steve?
Pretty good, Bubba.
Did you get a chance to feed your animals at home?
Nope, I'll do that one after this episode.
I guess I was hoping you didn't eat their food. Anyway, again, we'll get ready for WrestleMania. We have a real busy show today. A lot of things we have to get to. All right. First, I guess the best way to start is where we always start off. Let's start off with celebrity birthdays. Again, I'm going to mention this now once. Go to WrestlingForum.com. Okay? He mentions a lot of these birthdays on WrestlingForum.com. Now we can get to the list.
We're starting off with Lance Storm.
You trying to be serious for a moment?
That's Steve's line. Steve uses his line.
Hey, ain't he related to your mom? Same last name?
No.
No relation?
No, she has an E at the end of her name. He doesn't. April 3rd, 56.
Oh, it's my age.
One of the competitors at WrestleMania this year, Charlotte Flair.
Woo!
April 5th, 39.
Did that just upset Corey?
I'm good.
39. She's great for 39, doesn't she?
Yep.
DDP, Diamond Dallas Page.
One of the inductees was inducting somebody in the Hall of Fame. We'll mention him later. Mm-hmm. Great. I mean, does a lot for people with his DDP yoga and his own wisdom. How he's also going to be.
I forgot.
He's inducting Lex Luger, one of his current clients.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Joey's checking something there on his phone.
Yeah, I forgot to put the date.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay.
We'll keep going.
Well, his birthday was April. He's 69.
Yes, I read that.
Darren Drozdov.
The late Darren Drozdov. Puke himself.
April 7th.
Steve, you remember these people, don't you?
I remember him too. He teamed up with Legion of Doom, if I'm saying correctly.
Yeah, it was against Demolition.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was the Disciples of the Apocalypse. Anyway.
Another competitor for this WrestleMania, Bianca Belair.
Yes. The EST.
April 9th, 36.
She's in amazing shape for 36.
Mm-hmm.
Paul Bearer.
The late Paul Bearer.
April 10th.
Percy Pringle III. I actually met Percy Pringle in Lynn, Massachusetts, spoke to him for a few minutes.
Nice.
Very nice man.
Real name, William Moody.
Yes.
April 10th. The WWE Champion's brother, Goldust. April 11th, 56.
Oh, sorry. I couldn't. Sorry, fans. I
Current Ring of Honor Tag Team Champion. A six-man tag champion with the Von Erich Boys. Okay.
This is the WWE interviewer, Jackie Redmond.
Okay. That's good interviewer.
April 12th, 38. Angelo Poffo, the father of Leaping Lanny Poffo, or Genius, and the Macho Man Randy Savage. April 10th.
Excellent pictorial for him on Wrestling Forum. That Brittany Brown put out there.
Lita. April 14th.
Wife met Amy Dumas.
50.
She's 50 now?
Yes.
Wow.
She was born in 1975, I guess. Austin Aries, former WWE commentator.
Yes. Austin Aries is also a great wrestler, one of the most underrated wrestlers, I think, in the world.
He's currently commentating for MLW now.
April 15th, 47. Excuse me. Vicky Guerrero. April 16th, 57.
Eddie Guerrero's wife.
Speaking of demolition, Crush. April 14th. A former member of the OC, Mia Yim.
Michin herself.
Yeah. April 16th, 36. That's it.
The wife of Steve, the wife of me him, the wife of Keith Lee, right?
Yes.
idea.
Yes.
Yes.
There's another wrestler that's dating her sister, too.
Oh, Big E.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't you dare be sour. All right. Well, again, to keep everything going here, so we always have the negative. Let's get into the negative now. The folks who have passed, and after this reading, we're thinking about. I'm thinking. I've been given the okay by our director to sacrifice someone on the stage. So I'm thinking about doing a pre-WrestleMania sacrifice. What are you laughing for, Corey? It might be you.
I thought his name was Charlie. It's Corey?
That's what he says to you on the phone all the time.
So you're Corey.
Yeah.
He's telling you.
Like, you know the big stupid
Yeah,
guy
I
that
never
you live
listened to
with?
your joke.
Same name.
That's what I try to tell him, too.
Corey, we've had your Corey on the show. He was in the audience once.
I think he was on the stage once.
Well, yeah, his head was hitting the lights.
Well, let's just start with the one you told me about. I forgot his first name, but the
Don.
Patriot.
Don Hasselback.
Yeah,
Okay.
former Patriot.
Former Patriot. I mean, I actually met Don Hasselback a few times. Real nice man. The father of Tim Hasselback, the quarterback, who's getting ready, I think, to go into the Hall of Fame himself.
Wow.
But Don Hasselback was a nice man.
Start with former child star who was the star of the TV show Dennis Menace, who was the Dennis,
Yes.
Jay North.
Yes, I saw that.
Hey, Mr. Wilson still alive?
No,
Okay.
that's a long time ago.
Both of them, the one from the movie and the one from the show.
Oh yeah, Walter Matthau played the movie one.
Yes.
Well, this is when you and I talked on kind of familiar with this guy, Hercules and Xena star Robert Trebor.
Okay. Showed me a
And
picture of him. I do remember him. Yeah.
Yeah.
You showed me a picture of him.
and finally, game show legend.
Whoa.
What's that?
Finley's not dead.
I didn't say Finley.
You said, did he not say Finley? Did he say Finley?
Yeah.
Director, can we replay
No,
this?
I said Hornswoggle.
He said Finley.
No, I didn't.
You used to say last year, now you're saying Finley. Dave Finley's from David Weeds. Nice guy. He's
He
not.
was also with WCW.
He hasn't passed. I know that for a fact.
His son's in New Japan. Anyway.
I have a Hornswoggle shirt. I've worn it on the show, actually. I met him twice. I met Dave Finley once. I met Hornswoggle a couple times. Obviously, I got his shirt. So, you gonna mention Wink Martindale or not? You gotta. We
Yeah.
interrupted him.
Game show legend Wink Martindale hosted several game shows, like Tic Tac Toe.
Oh yeah, great legendary game show host. Had his own style.
He also hosted the game show Gambit.
Hollywood Squares at one time. He did a version of that.
He also did a version of Alex Trebek game show, High Rollers.
Yes, he did. He took over after Alex Trebek gave up that show. Before Alex went to Jeopardy. Yes, a little bit of information, folks, each and every time about people. Well,
I guess I'm not doing this one.
now, not to, again, we discussed this earlier too, and
Yeah.
Steve, we discussed this earlier a little bit when you were in travel here, getting over to here. We know Joe does a great job on his list, right? Mm-hmm. I got a text from Corey. Corey got the listing for the WrestleMania both days. So we're gonna let.
So is that what that paper is?
We're gonna let Corey, all right, who's been on the show 6 times, getting himself in training to be the new co-host. It's not going to happen anytime soon, but let's give him the opportunity.
Oh, I thought that was no, he wrote to me. Anyways.
But it's not a menu for a restaurant. That's a listing for WrestleMania.
All right, WrestleMania, 2 nights. We're going to start off with Saturday's rundown. This is supposedly could be in this order of how the show's going to go, or they might switch it up. Who
Okay,
cares?
and in between, Corey, before we go to the next match, we're going to give our predictions for each match. Okay?
Right, that works. Okay, we're going to do with match number 1. It will be for the WWE Raw Tag Team titles, which is the champions are the War Raiders, Eric and Ivar, as they will face the New Day of Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston. Guys?
I hate to say this because I hate to go against Todd Smith, who's Ivar, local kid, but I think New Day takes the title back. They're getting just enough heat right now to make them heel champions.
I'm going to go with New Day because they have their experience of winning titles.
Joey?
Raiders.
There's a shock.
I'm gonna play devil advocate and say for once I think I might pick the New Day.
Okay.
All right.
And whoever wins the most, Steve's gonna buy him dinner. So.
Just if I don't eat it first.
Good point.
All right, match number 2 will be considered a grudge match. Jade Cargill versus Naomi.
That could possibly be the best match on day 1 if they let it, because those two can really work right now. I think Jade Cargill wins the match.
I agree, Jade Cargill.
I'm going for Jade. Joey?
Jade.
All right.
Unanimous.
Match number 3 will be for the WWE United States Championships. LA Knight defends against Jacob Fatu.
And
Okay, who do you want to...
isn't that a triple threat?
No, it's just a singles match from what I'm reading.
Okay. I'll go first again. I think Jacob Fatu takes the title. Jacob deserves that championship right now. And some people love the guy, hate the guy. I think his character's an unbelievable athlete. He's doing some great cuts. He's cutting some good promos. His actions in the ring, he seems like he's indestructible. And it also sets up a good SummerSlam match for him against Solo Sikoa. Think about that for a
I'm
second.
going to go with LA Knight.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm picking Fatu. Joey?
Put in a split and go with the Knight.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeet.
All right.
The yeet. It's a yeah.
Match number 4 will be for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair.
Why don't you go first, Corey?
All right. I think it's gonna be. I'm gonna pick Tiffany because she's been fighting for her life in these promos they've been having, and Charlotte jumped the gun, made things very personal, and Tiffany didn't let her get groveled in it.
I'm going to go with Tiffany because I think Charlotte is going to lose the title, win it back eventually. I think she's going to try to beat her dad's reign. How many times champion?
Joey?
Woo!
He's going to go with Charlotte.
All right.
Going with the heel. I'm also going with Tiffany Stratton. I think Tiffany's going to win
Well, I haven't seen SmackDown.
just because Charlotte is so heavily favored in the beginning of this match that the way Tiffany's been cutting the promos and again they're fighting up to it, I think they could keep this rivalry going into SummerSlam. That's the way I look at it. Then Charlotte can win a SummerSlam.
All right. Match number 5 will be Rey Mysterio versus El Grande Americano.
Chad Gable.
I'll go first this one.
Okay.
El Grande Americano's going to win because he's going to put that loaded mask and he's going to headbutt Ray with it. That's what I think. I mean, that could be a great match too. There's a pretty good card open down here, so.
I don't know too much about the other guy, but I'm gonna go with Ray because I knew of Ray for a long time now.
I already know who the other guy is.
We all do.
I don't.
Yeah, you do. Chad Gable.
That's
Oh, Chad Gable?
Yes.
Yeah, he's right.
Oh, I did not know he changed his name.
I think
Well, you haven't been watching Raw, have you?
Or SmackDown. No.
Oh, okay. It's too busy critiquing food somewhere.
I will pick the guy from the Gulf of America, El Grande Americano.
I'm going with the Hall of Famer.
Who's Ray Mysterio?
Yep.
Split again.
All right, match number 6 will be for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship of Raw. Gunther defends against Jey Uso.
I'm gonna go with Gunther on that because
Day
Jey
one,
Uso
it's
haven't
just me.
beat him
Yeet.
yet.
Yeet.
I'm going with Yeet.
Can you guys yeet?
No
say
yeet.
Or
Do
yeet?
you know why?
I'm trying to get hungry.
Not eat. Yeet.
Oh, I thought you said eat.
Yeet.
My bad.
Yeet.
Y-double-E-T.
Oh, then he said EAT.
I think Jey Uso wins the match. Why? I said it before. Gunther wants to take a little bit of time off.
Oh, yeah.
Spend some time with his child. His wife just had a baby. He deserves some time off. It would really be good, I think, for the career of Jey Uso to throw a championship on him and get the bloodline back to having a champion. He deserves it. He's been around for a while. And the crowd's been going crazy with this Heat chant. Day one, it's just Heat.
Yeah, you're right.
Hope it's just not coming up too loud on the mic.
I'm conflicted with this one because I've really been enjoying how brutal Gunther's been lately, but I also like how Jey Uso's stepping up. You know, like he's feeling the pain of what happened to his brother.
Okay.
So I guess in the end, I think I'll be eating.
And I'll be
Joe,
eating.
what did you say?
I would eat. As in Jey Uso.
Jey Uso.
Jey Uso. I'm picking Uso.
So it's unanimous?
Yes.
Wow.
2 unanimous ones there.
Okay.
All right.
Last match of the night?
Yep, last match of night 1 will be a triple threat match. CM Punk versus Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins.
This is the one that surprised you.
I'm going to go with Roman Reigns for this one.
You're supporting your tribal chief?
No, he's the biggest one, so I don't like CM Punk that much. So.
Oh. All right, and I'm still standing by CM Punk. Joey?
You're sitting by CM Punk.
I'm going with Rollins.
Bubba?
So I'm gonna
Yeah, break the tie.
no, I'm not. I'm going with CM Punk.
Yeah.
To finally get his WrestleMania main event and finally get his WrestleMania event win.
I agree.
He's gonna do it for Paul Heyman and himself.
Yeah.
But that potentially could be the match of WrestleMania, period.
I agree.
This is
Okay.
I was telling you about the shotgun. I think what's going to happen is going to be a double betrayal.
Yes.
I think Heyman's going to betray CM Punk and Roman Reigns and go with Seth.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, we'll remember that. All right, and now we go on to Sunday afternoon. Night 2, the opening match on night 2, which would have been a main event anywhere, for the WWE Raw Women's Championship triple threat match. Io Sky defends against Rhea Bloody Ripley and Bianca Belair.
I'm going to go with Bloody Ripley. Change your name to Bloody Ripley?
That's our nickname.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm going to go with
I'm going with Io Sky keeping her title. Because those two are going to be fighting. Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair have been having some serious heat. Io Sky's going to come in and pick her point, and she's also been really working really good wrestling for probably the last year.
And
Io Sky's been wrestling great.
I think, to be fair, I don't think Io never won at WrestleMania, haven't she? So, honestly, I'm picking Io also to retain.
Joey?
3 against 1 in this one. Ooh, Io.
Io. I want Rhea Ripley. Love Rhea Ripley.
I do
Great
too.
athlete, but I think she takes her title back, maybe, perhaps at SummerSlam. Okay.
All right, then. Next match will be the WWE Intercontinental Championship in a fatal four-way. Braun Breaker defends against Penta L0M versus Finn Balor and versus Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
Braun Breaker keeps his title.
I agree. I'm going to go with Braun Breaker as well.
Braun Breaker, hands down.
I think Finn Balor's going to actually be winning the match, and Dom's going to cost him the win. Dom's going to cost him the win.
I'll remember that.
Yep. Joey?
I'm making it unanimous. Right, Brian?
Braun, okay. Third match.
Okay. It will be the Sin City Street Fight between Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre.
That should be a bloodbath.
I'm going to go with Drew McIntyre.
I think... I mean, this is not a straight-up wrestling match. This is a street fight.
Yes, we are.
I have a feeling Drew might have an edge.
All right, so you're going to talk 10 minutes before you do your pick?
So Drew McIntyre is going to win.
Thank you.
The old school has spoken. The OG has spoken. I'm going with Damian Priest. He is a street fighter. He's a street fighter from Puerto Rico. That's what he comes out as, does he not?
Good point.
Yes.
I love Drew McIntyre to death. I think he's one of the best wrestlers in all of WWE altogether, but Damian Priest wins the match.
All right.
Joe?
There'll be a split decision. There's going to be... I'm going with Priest on that, too.
Okay. Fourth match?
All right, this match hasn't been official yet because Kevin Owens is now injured and will be out for nearly almost 2 years because of the neck injury.
I'm actually hearing voices in my pants tonight rather than in my head.
I'm hearing voices in my head talking food to me.
That's voices in your stomach.
Practically, it's going to be Randy Orton versus someone who might be announced. If you're watching this on Saturday on television, you'll probably already know his opponent because it might be announced at SmackDown.
Well, this is Saturday.
Saturday, so...
This is WrestleMania is tonight.
Yeah, WrestleMania is tonight.
Starting tonight.
So, apparently...
Remember, we tape on Wednesday, and we all know that. We tape on
Randy
Wednesday.
Orton battles against... It could be... anyone. The front runner right now is Nick Aldis. We've been seeing the storyline.
Nick Aldis, Aleister Black, Rusev, Sheamus, I've heard. I personally would like to see go to Sheamus, the match with Sheamus. I don't know how many more WrestleManias he has left. But Nick Aldis would be a great wrestling match. People don't realize Nick Aldis was TNA champion before he came to WWE. So
honestly, okay, who do you want to pick? The unknown wrestler that Orton fights or Randy Orton?
Randy Orton.
All right.
The unknown wrestler.
You want the unknown wrestler? All right. Joey?
I'll go with the unknown.
All right. I'm picking Randy Orton only because this is his 20th WrestleMania, and I want to see him go over.
Okay.
All right. Next match after that will be AJ Styles versus Logan Paul.
AJ Styles.
AJ Styles.
AJ Styles.
Unanimous.
That could be the worst match of the WrestleMania.
I can't stand Logan Paul.
Neither
I feel
can
bad
I.
for AJ. All right. Next up will be for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez defends against Bayley and Lyra Valkyria.
I think Bayley and the other chick will win.
The Bird Girl?
Yes.
Okay.
So you make Lyra Valkyria a double champion?
Yes.
I think they're a great tag team, but I think Liv and Raquel win the match.
I'm going with women's IC champion Bayley.
I'm going to say Liv Morgan and Raquel, only because I have a bad feeling about between Bayley and Lyra. Anyway, now we go to the match we've all been waiting for all weekend for the undisputed WWE Championship.
Maybe for over 20 years, maybe.
This will be John Cena's last WrestleMania, as he will be the challenger for Cody Rhodes' WWE Championship.
I'm going to go with, even though I not sure, but I'm gonna go with Cena.
Bubba,
Me?
your final time picking?
Picking what?
Your nose.
All right.
Again? Cody Rhodes is going to win. Why? John Cena is scheduled to wrestle here in Boston in December, right? Mm-hmm. Do you think they could bring him in as a champion? Think he'll go out as a champion? I think some point he's going to win the title, but not WrestleMania. Keep it going. Keep this feud going.
Joey?
I'm going with the American Nightmare.
I'm only going by schedule. Cena has more scheduled dates than Cody Rhodes after WrestleMania.
Okay.
So I have a feeling Cena's going to take it.
Okay.
But not by shady means.
Eddie Shea's going to be there? I thought he wrestled local. Oh, okay.
Is that
All
it
right.
for picks?
Well,
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, I was
Quickly
gonna
now,
pick the,
we have a minute or so we can get into these very quickly. Joe, read your list for the Hall of Fame people and who's inducting them. We don't know one, but maybe give a quick thought who might.
First, Triple
might do it.
H be inducted by his DX co-star Shawn Michaels.
Well deserved, unbelievable. Even second Hall of Fame for him.
Michelle McCool being inducted by her husband, The Undertaker.
Yes.
Lex Luger being inducted by Sting.
Not Sting, DDP.
No, DDP.
I thought he wanted Sting to.
Sting won't do it. I read that on the internet. It is being by DDP. That was actually announced on TV.
Yep, DDP.
That's why I mentioned that
Okay.
earlier.
Got the natural disasters, but we don't know who's inducted now.
We're thinking
Jimmy Hart.
We're thinking Jimmy Hart might do it. I don't know. I haven't heard yet in that one myself.
The WrestleMania 13 match, Iron Man match between Stone Cold Steve Austin and Bret Hart.
Yep.
It was a submission match, and the one inducting it is going to be CM Punk.
Yep. Okay. So that's okay.
And then the Legacy Awards of Terry Funk Sr., Kamala, and Ivan Koloff are going in also.
I thought it was Dory Funk Jr.
Yes.
No, Dory Funk Sr.
Someone.
Dory Funk Jr. I thought, but okay.
No, it was
Well,
Senior.
I can't believe this half hour's gone right. I'd like to thank Double ACS for having us. As you see, me and Steve are both representing our city, Gray of Attleboro. You got the memo. I want to thank our director for directing us. I want to thank all you good folks out there. Get ready for WrestleMania. We're ready for it.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter to all you. God bless you all.
Party too.
And Steve, I've heard this. This is from the Easter Bunny himself. No more Cadbury eggs for you.
Man.
Did you ate all his carrots? That's why.